welcome to the channel. We're at Gilvears house and we are going, where are we going? We are going to well, Moss Road, but I'm right next to the motorway here, so would I not just be quicker going right down the motorway? I think I would be. I think so. Oh yes. So I'm going. I would have normally jumped out in front of that Scania truck, but I'm wanting to video it. My sort of driving techniques. Yeah, so hello, welcome to the channel. We're talking about the climate crisis and everything. I mean, there's lots of different like arguments and you know, topics and discussions and opinions about it. But one thing I would say is, if this is a crisis, as they say it is, well, why are they still using their Learjets? You know, I mean, if it's a crisis of the magnitude that's being suggested, then you could ban all flights, ban them. But the fact that they're not doing that demonstrates the fact that it's a scam, because they're not going to ban the flights. They're just going to lie about everything. And you know, so I had a bit of a, you know, every day there's people come on this stuff, the climate crisis. So what it is it's what it is, it's just a money-making scam by the same people that have been ruining the planet. That's what it is. Does that make any sense to anyone? You know, does that explain it in an understandable way, without causing a big argument? You know, to try to help people to see it. That it's basically what's the result is going to be that the climate is not going to improve, right? I mean, I'm not saying not. It's not going to improve the climate of the planet. All said and done, all the implementations they're talking about, what's going to happen is your average person in the West is going to become poorer. So that's simple fact. So it's a war on the people, that's what it is. If you don't believe me, fine, you know. And I'll argue all I can. I mean, what it is for today, for example, so I'm sort of a member of the art societies, so I'm obviously they're getting head first into this. You know what they call it? They drink the Kool-Aid of the climate crisis, you know. So I'm going to stop giving money to them, because at the end of the day, I've got to stand up for what I believe in, right, as an artist, right? And I don't believe in that, so I'm in a position in my life where I can jeopardise my income, you know, by saying no, I don't want nothing to do with this climate claptrap, right? And the reasons for that are, you know, as people made comments about my situation, suggesting certain things. The reality is I can afford to stick two fingers up and say no, I don't want nothing to do with that, because I believe what will happen in 10 years time or something, all this shit will die out, and all the people that agreed with it and went for it, they're just the sort of numpties that agree with things for the most part. Right, so part of the reason why I do these videos is I'll talk about things like that, and if people want to engage with that sort of thing, that's fine. You know, if they don't, then, you know, so if they don't, that's just the way it goes. They don't have to believe me, and they don't have to. I mean, I have a right to my views, and that I will use my channel to put my views across. You know, I will do that, and I'm doing that. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. climate claptrap talk. So I mean, what's going to happen is you're going to get a lot poorer. I mean, I say you, I mean you, me, you know, we're all going to suffer. The rich are going to get richer off this. The elites, the globalists, those that are running the world, I mean, they are seriously psychopathic, you know. So the fairness that was in the British system, or any of these systems, that's not going to happen. The fairness is going. You're going to end up starving to death, and it'll all be in the name of the climate, to preserve the climate. It's such a brilliant hoax for them, you know. It's solid, a rock solid scam for them to come away with. It's actually really clever, yeah. But it's wrong, and you can deny it. At ground level, so at ground level, what does that mean? Well, the local councils, they're falling for this stuff. The Labour councils are falling for it. I mean, the Green Party in Scotland, who the fuck votes for the Green Party? They're mad, right? So the SNP got in tow with them. I mean, I know the SNP are mad, but are they really as mad as the Greens? No, I don't think they are. It's just so they could get power. That's all it was. So they can be in power. I don't really advocate anybody votes for anyone. I think the political system's corrupt, but if you were going to vote for somebody, I mean, I'd vote for a Conservative. But I know that's like, you're not allowed to say that in Scotland, because all your people will stop talking to you and everything like that. But they seem to be the most sensible, but they're still corrupt as well. So like Rishi Sunak, he's a globalist. I wouldn't trust that little shit. Yeah. But who voted for that bastard either, eh? We had Boris Johnson in, didn't we? And he turned out to be an idiot as well, didn't he? He was full of promise, and all it was he was full of shit. Really. That's what happened. Full of promise. Well, you know, I got taken in by him, I admit it, right? H. Gilvears and Sons. Yeah. I got taken in by Boris and his claptrap. Yeah. So the Christmas lights are on in the Airth. Don't know where this truck's going. I mean, but Boris's wife got him onto the climate claptrap, and that was it. I should have known then that he was an idiot. It took me a while to realise that he was full of shit because of that buffoon. He's got talked into supporting that shit. Is it really the fact that his wife made him do that because he was getting a shag? How pathetic. It really was. And I mean, they're all arseholes, aren't they, all these politicians? Really, you think Boris is worse than any of the rest of them? Not really. They're all bonkers. Greedy bastards. I would have stopped videoing, but I'm sort of curious as to where this truck's going. It might be going... There's a lot of heavy stuff floating around the A roads just now. I don't know if that's because some of the other roads are shut. I know the Denny road is shut. But I don't know if that really affects things that much. But obviously it's a bit unpleasant driving at this time of year. You've got, you know, the road's very dirty, and plus I think people behave madly at this time of year as well. You know, when you go, say like you go to get some milk or something at the shop, and you get some psychotic women, you get a vision of them with that, you know, these big jackets they wear, with the ones that don't have the arms. I get this vision of this mad woman coming towards me, right, in Home Bargains, sort of like desperate to buy the biggest load of crap you can find, like decorations and stuff, or wrappings or something, or things like in a box. I mean, I remember I was at university, this lassie did her dissertation to say that men were bringing the they were causing the climate crisis, you know, by... It was like such a weird thing to say. And then I thought, well, look who's buying all that shit. It's women, isn't it? It's not men. It's just like, it was nutty as fuck, and this woman was really mad. I'm glad I've never seen her again. A young lassie too. She just didn't, she was scared of men. She didn't want to be fucked, was her problem. She wasn't necessarily a lesbian, I don't think. She was just fucked up in the head. But she really, I sort of tackled her and she really took a real deep hatred to me. She actually chased me down the corridor. Yeah, it was really funny, that, actually. Fucked up little cow. You know, like, do I give a fuck? No. Probably gets plenty of money as well. She's the type that'll do well in the woke, you know, the woke job market. I mean, I don't know if society's really changed that much. It's stayed the same. It's almost been like that. It's just because of the internet we get to see more of it. There's no much point in me overtaking this truck, really. There's another couple of trucks in front of it, and there's traffic coming towards me as well. Not really. Could have done. I don't bother. I'll just stay where I am. I don't want any exciting video footage of me nearly causing a crash. Nice and gentle. 43 miles per hour, 45. This is quite an exciting junction up here. Potential accident junction. It's because, why is that? Well, people come at the end and sometimes forget to stop. Or they don't stop, not because they forget, just because they can't be arsed stopping. What else goes wrong here? Oh, is this a push bike we've got in front of us? Is that what's going on here? I think it might be. I think it's a push bike. I can't see it, it's in front of the truck. Yeah, that's what it is. Push bike. Look at it. Now, he looks like one of these normal cyclists, doesn't he? Like the ones that actually... No, he doesn't. Nah, he's a lycra clad. At least I can't like say, oh, you know, there's like 5 of them, 5 abreast. But that's what's been causing that hold up, cyclist. I mean, the thing about him is, he's not at work. He's getting paid by the government, that bastard, right? To go and cycle. And you say, well, how do you know that? Well, he'll have a job that's subsidised by the government. It'll be a green job or something. Fucking arsehole. Anyway, I hope you liked that video. I'm starting to get angry, so I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. Bye!